Hello, Cody here. Going to show you a quick tutorial on how to edit pages on the Team Smile WordPress site. So you can see I'm already here in the dashboard or the admin area. There's a couple of different ways you can assess your pages. One of the ways, and not maybe the preferred way on a small site like this, is you can over on the left hand side access the pages menu and simply click on the pages menu, and here we're going to see a big long list of all of your pages, and you can see there's more than one page here. There's actually 3 pages of pages, and so you'll want to scroll through them. They are in alphabetical order usually. This is one way that you could get to a page. Another way is you could just come right back out to the Team Smile website. And once you're out here on the website, if you're logged in, you'll see up here on the top there's a black bar with some functionality. And so let's say that I wanted to come to the programs page and we wanted to make some changes here. I would just select the edit page. That's going to bring us into the back end of the editor. Now, a lot of this stuff in here can get confusing and overwhelming, but don't let it. You can see at the very top here we have page options. These are things you don't really need to mess with. You can minimize those by clicking that little area. Same thing with blog options. These are just basically different functionality as to the page. Don't really play with, I mean, you can play with it if you'd like, but for the most part Stan and I will be in there. Same thing with portfolio options. I would minimize all of these down to the basically where we get to the composer area where the actual page itself is, and this is where you can make edits to the text block and so forth. And so fairly simple to do so. You're just going to click the edit button inside here, and you can see this opens up a little table, or this is what we call our editor, our text editor. And for the most part, it's just going to look like a Word document. You know, you've got your align left, align center, align right. You can add links, you can add media, all kinds of typical things you're going to find in a Word document. So if I wanted to come in here on the Utah Jazz, and this one's to be announced, it never happened. Maybe we want to remove this entire row or event. For now, I'm just going to put in here admin. We hosted this event, that's why it was a failure. Kidding. But I'm just going to show you here what will happen. I can hit save these changes, and now just hitting them save there will not update them. You'll actually have to scroll up here to the top, and you'll need to hit this update button on the right hand side. That is what publishes the content. And once you've hit that update button, what I like to do, instead of going up and viewing the page, which will take you out of the editor, just come over here to the preview changes, and you'll be able to see what you just did. And so you can see now we made admin as the sponsor. I mean, pretty simple to do, about as easy as a Word document. Let's say we let's say we made a mistake, I want to change that. It's just as simple as coming back in here and editing this text block and taking it back to TBA. Or let's say, for example, you made an error and you can't remember what you did last. You can come up here to the right hand side, and you can see under the publish section that there's actually been 30 revisions on this page since it was first initially built. And you can actually, if you make a mistake, you can hit this browse button, and what it's going to do is it's going to show all 30 of these old versions. And so this one that we're on right now is the one where I added admin, and you could simply click the previous button and hit restore this version, and what that's going to do is it's going to go back and it's going to restore that page that had the TBA on it. So I show you that quickly because there's no need to get worried if you mess something up. You can see by me going back one version, TBA came back. I didn't have to make any changes. So anyways, that's making a change to the text on a page. It's fairly simple. You can also, as far as images go, it's just as simple. I could come down here. It'll make the page a little wacky, but I can come down right below where our whole that table was, and I could insert a photo in here by just clicking the Add Media button, and I can either come into the media library and add something that you guys are already using. Here's the Team Jazz logo, or I could go ahead. Let's say I haven't this media or file or image is on my laptop or desktop. You just go ahead and hit select. We'll go find an image in here, and I'll show you how simple it is to add those images. Here's an administrative assistant somewhere, Andrea. Boom, just like that. Uploaded to Team Smile. I hit insert into page, and you can see now we got Jazz logo and Andrea in here. Now I'm not going to do that. We'll delete those, but you can see adding pictures and text is fairly simple, and organizing these images on the page as well is a matter of just highlighting the image and then selecting align center or what have you. So anyways, that's a brief tutorial on how to make some changes on a page that you wanted to edit or add images.